me about you both, what you do, how this all came about.
I almost died when I was a kid. I was born with a weak immune system. By the time I was in my late 20s, I literally was dying. And I never to this day have touched a drop of alcohol, smoked a cigarette, no drugs, not even coffee. So it took me a while to figure out it was the food I was eating. It was a standard American diet. It was white bread, sugar, milk, cheese. That's what was killing me. And it took me a while to figure that out because it takes a while to catch up to you. Right. So anyway, and of course animal products, saturated fat, cholesterol, IGF-1 hormones, blah, blah, blah. So it took me a while to so anyway, but I didn't want to stop eating the junk that I grew up on.
Because you said you're a junk food junkie. You love junk food.
Yeah, well, I grew up on Pop-Tarts and creme brulee and pizza and all the, but I don't want to stop eating it. So my challenge was to figure out how can I keep eating the food that I love, that everybody loves, in a healthy way, that's plant-based and that's not heated over 118 degrees, because that's what kills the enzymes. And we did it. We created a cookbook on all the stuff that normal people eat. And it's not cold. You can still warm it in a dehydrator, just not over 118 degrees. So you can still have warm soup, warm pizza, and all that.
Well, what about you, Kara? How did you
I've
get
always
a part
been
of
healthy, and I enjoy going out to eat like anybody else, but there was never any good restaurants that I could actually go out to eat in. So me and my brother said, well, let's just open our own restaurant so that we can have this food that we want to eat all the time and share it with as many people that are open-minded about it. And we opened Raw in 1995.
Which was the first Raw restaurant?
Well, it was the first one that actually went mainstream and
gourmet.
Garnered national, international attention worldwide. And
all the celebrities, movie stars went there.
Yeah, it was a new type of cuisine. Basically, we invented a cuisine. And I know raw food has been around. Some people go, well, there was a raw food restaurant in the 70s, a hole in the wall in New York, and that's great. But we wanted to put a gourmet twist on it and flair and make it
hippie food.
Yeah, it's not a hippie food. It doesn't taste healthy at all.
What did you bring for us today?
Well, we've got some good stuff here. First, we have a salad, which is spicy Thai cabbage.
Oh, that salad is so addictive. And look at what it's made out of. It's so good for you. And a way to get purple cabbage. I mean, purple cabbage, it doesn't really sound very appealing to people. But it's so delicious in that salad.
It's very colorful.
Yeah, you put the spicy oil in there, the sesame oil, the cashews, the golden raisins. You put all together cilantro. Oh, it's great. So that's a salad. Then we have pizza. This is our main course.
Who doesn't like pizza?
Yeah, and check this out. The pepperonis are not meat. That's actually plant-based. It looks and tastes like, here, why don't you guys, this is not heated up, so so realize this is not heated yet. But just go for it. I mean, just have a piece. It's the cheese is handmade. The tomato sauce is handmade.
Isn't that delicious?
I have to admit, I was nervous. I was really nervous.
The crust is not wheat. There's no gluten. It's just made from coconut meat and chia seeds.
Right. So when you eat this food, rather than have a gut bomb and experience brain fog afterward, you just feel so light and airy and energetic, and you just continue on your day.
It's like meat.
This is amazing.
I was really nervous.
Yeah, most people are. We take a whole package of pepperonis with us on our when we fly and drive.
People probably don't believe. Now, if you wanted to start, I know it's. I think raw diet. It's a lifestyle change that you said. How would we start going about it if you are so used to this American diet? Getting into a raw diet, what tips do you have for us to get started if we need
Generally,
to get into
what I tell people is you got to try some of the chocolate, because whenever people come over that aren't healthy, I open up the fridge and say, you got to try one of these. And because they think healthy raw food is carrot sticks and celery. It's boring. So I said, try this, and they ate it and said, this is great chocolate. And I go, that is health food. That could be your main meal. That's your protein. So the desserts are so nutritious that it actually can be your main course. So as soon as they go hooked on the chocolate, I go, and they realize that's health food, they go, wow, the sky is the limit. And that's how you get started. So you start with the little stuff that you like, and then you get into the other things. And that's why I read the book. Just make what you want, even if it's one thing, you're starting with something.
Well, I love that you have a cookbook, both of you, because I love this.
This is amazing.
But it's something like, well, I don't know what you do or how you put in it, and this lays it all out for us.
It's very self-explanatory.
And most of it's easy.
Yeah. So we have a section in the beginning that has you change up just a few modifications to your kitchen to make it a lot easier for you to be able to prepare food like
All you need is a blender and a dehydrator. This stovetop, forget it. We don't need anything like that.
Wow.
And it's
Where do
easy.
you get a dehydrator?
Anywhere.
Anywhere?
You get them online. You get
$25.
Yeah, you get them cheap. Well, the cheap ones at Walmart, but you can get
it's just
the good ones are like a couple hundred.
They'll do the same
People who follow this, how much better do they feel?
Oh my God,
Night
it's
and day.
life-changing.
Yeah, I'm 55. You should see me back.
You're 55?
Yeah. You should have seen.
Oh, I'm getting the raw food now.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, son.
To tell her how old you are.
I'm about 48, but I'll be 50 soon. But no, you know what? When you eat cooked foods, the majority of it accelerates the aging process.
Yeah.
You were saying, I think in the notes, it's like you can look essentially 10 years younger?
Yeah, even
it makes your hair grow like crazy. I got to cut my hair like every week. It's
Me too. I think I'm up now.
And your hormones go through the roof. I mean, we're kids.
Oh, I want to talk about this so much more. Okay, I have so many more questions. I can't even tell you, but I cannot get them in. So you're all sticking out. We're all excited. We're all sticking around. Yeah. Yay! Okay.
And the energy. Oh my goodness.
right.
We are back in the kitchen with Marcus and Kara, co-author of Love on a Plate, the gourmet uncooked book. It's an uncooked book. So we had pizza in the first and salad, which amazed me with how good it tastes. But now you're making corn chowder.
You guys go over.
Oh, she needs an assistant, though.
Oh, she needs an assistant. Every beautiful woman needs an assistant.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So corn chowder.
Yeah, what we want to stress in the book is all these recipes are really simple. You know, we want to make it simple for people to eat healthy and enjoy their food. So this is corn chowder, another easy recipe. Basically what you want to do is chop up some onion and some corn. And we put it, and we just drizzle olive oil on it, and we put it in the dehydrator for about an hour and a half, and it softens it. It makes it the same consistency as it would if you were to saute it. However, it's keeping all the vitamins and nutrients intact, and the life force is still in there. So,
what is the life force?
enzymes.
The enzymes,
which the body requires. That's one of right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think
food
I
that's
think
still
about
alive.
that so
No, I
much.
don't.
Yeah, because a lot of times you nuke it, as they say, microwave it, and everything.
Put it this way, if you eat it and you
comes
feel
out.
tired afterwards, it's dead food and it's slowly killing you. If you feel alive afterwards, there's life in that food.
And your body is just pulling all that nutrients that it needs. Your body needs
You're not supposed to be
daily
tired
nutrients.
after you eat. You're supposed to feel...
Perfect.
Yeah. So to this, this is our cream base. It's basically just cashews and water with herbs and spices. Herbs and spices are the trick to making anything taste good. Even like, I don't want to get into it, but I thought when I was little, I went to a hot dog factory, and it was so disgusting. The before and afterward, they put the spices and herbs, and that's what they make. Anything can taste good with spices and herbs, including healthy food. So here we go. There's just spices and herbs in the blender with some water, and I'm going to add the corn and the onion, and not all of it because I want to garnish.
Now, did you put a little bit of a spice on that corn, or did that come
A
that
little
way?
thyme,
Okay.
a little thyme, parsley, a little thyme, pepper, salt.
Perfect.
And then blend it up for a second. Just pulse it.
Now, you said you started this because you wanted to feel better. How quickly did you start feeling better once you ate healthy?
Didn't take long.
It didn't take long?
No, not at all.
So really quick.
You really feel immediately after eating it. You feel good after eating this food.
If you had a diet,
even a lot of people that came in the restaurant is like, oh my God, I just feel so good after eating this food.
well, that's nice after
And then
one
they-
meal.
Yeah, and then they'd even ask, what was in that? Just tell me, what did you put in there? It's just, we didn't do anything to it. So then you just top it with the corn. Look how pretty that is. And it tastes amazing. Then a little couple spices. That's red pepper flakes, some microgreens to make it pretty, a little flour. Look how gorgeous that is. It looks very hearty. Do you guys want to taste it?
Sure.
Do I?
Absolutely.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Now, you can warm this up a bit if you want. And,
Yeah, you can always slightly warm
I
it.
have a green.
Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah, but it's good, it's hearty. Kids would love it.
Oh my gosh, that's really good. You guys are amazing
Yeah.
with how good this stuff is.
Okay.
Good
And
chocolate. I can't.
Okay.
He said we
That
have
is
to
too.
try it.
You have to eat
We have to try it.
There are no...
That's really good.
That is really good.
This is stuff you can make yourself.
But this is all in the cookbook too, so
It
if
is.
people wanted to know how to make it.
This is so easy to make. You put it in a bowl, put it in the freezer, and 5 minutes later you have chocolate. And this
my
is
gosh.
marzipan. And there's no hydrogenated fats. It actually helps your heart clean out the cholesterol instead of giving you the bad.
So when it comes to the cookbook, do we have like breakfast, lunch, and dinner
You have
options?
everything.
Everything in there.
You have snacks, you have salads, you got creme brulee for desserts, chocolate cake.
We even cover different cuisines. We have Indian, sushi,
that's
Mexican.
cool.
Everything. We got it all. Thai food.
I
All
am
in the
very
book.
pleasantly, I don't want to say surprised because that sounds like, oh, I didn't think. But you know, when you think of this kind of food, you don't always know.
Right.
This is really good. So, okay, I have a couple more questions.
Yes.
I'm not done yet.
I'll just eat.
Oh my God. Okay, so we've been scouring the cookbook here. This is really cool. Okay, so Marcus, this is things to always have available. So you break it down for things that people always basically have on hand, and then you can go to all these recipes, and you're ready to go.
Garlic naan. Look at that.
That is amazing.
That's
It tastes
one of my
really
favorites.
delicious.
Okay,
Where was
and
that
then
nigiri?
one.
I know, the nigiri.
It was like, almost like a sushi wrap. It's almost
Yes,
like,
and you said it looks like fish, but it's actually aloe
vera, dyed in beet juice.
Oh my goodness.
But it tastes like the fish too, because basically fish, it's got the nori and the nori wrap.
And then you were talking about
the consistency is just like fish as well.
Right.
All the stuff you love.
So good for
like
you.
Indian. You were talking about Indian food.
Oh, yeah, there's an Indian feast.
Okay,
we have
so
the garlic naan, you know, all this stuff that people love.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that good for you?
No wheat, no wheat, no gluten, no dairy.
Perfect.
Healthycookbook.com, correct?
Correct.
Thank you so
Look
much.
younger. Thank you.
So much. Yeah.
We had a great time.
10 years younger. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here on Monday.